Can I get my one to work? Let's crack on. Okay, so just a quick update on my Grundig Stenorette 2050. You remember I sort of borrowed the springs, or took the springs from the mode switch, and yeah, got George's going. But in the meantime, the other springs showed up, and one of them is so tiny, is folded over, and I think that was what was the problem in George's unit. The spring had sort of collapsed or sort of folded over. It was clunky, and not really working as it should, and swapping the springs over seemed to make a world of difference. But what I need to do is try and get this unfolded, which is easier said than done. I think we'll be okay. It's a bit uneven, but it will push the contacts, which is what we need, really. Okay, so let's reassemble this. So we had the capstan, and got a washer there, which I have no idea where that goes. Right, so that goes on top of the bearing. So that goes on there. Yeah, so that fits perfectly. I can feel where this. Oh. Well done. Don't know why I thought I just lost that washer, but honestly, my eyesight is so poor. Then we've got a little plastic washer. I think that fits there. There we go. There we go. Okay, so the head's looking a bit grubby. Yeah, so I need to clean off this old grease as well. So let's get and do that. And well, what I'll do is I'll clean the head first. I'll use the same cotton bud to then clean off the grease. It doesn't look too bad, to be fair. This is really plastered. The other one wasn't nearly as covered in grease. I think the other one, I think George's one, was actually an 80s version of this, with the extra plastic and whatever. Essentially exactly the same. It just was slightly more modern design. So that's cool. So I'm going to use silicone multi-purpose grease. Main reason I'm using it is we're mixing plastics and metals. Seems to do a good job. Used it a few times. Maybe a bit much on there, but that's fine. Just clean off the excess. I mean, we have got metal here, but it'll work. And I'll just take off the excess. I'm doing this really quickly. I mean, this is my deck. I'm just doing this now really just to get it back together because it is working. I probably shouldn't be using a cotton wool bud to do this because there's every risk of introducing fluff from it, but I'm being gentle. Maybe the whole lot will just go in now. Can but hope. See, the main thing is, it's that adjustment there. I said this on the main video, that it just fouls and it's blinking difficult to get this back in. I mean, I think obviously doing this not the way it was intended.
6.5 hours later.
Oh, okay, so that's how you do it. Tip the motor up so it's sort of at an angle to meet up with the actual assembly, and then it just slides in. It sort of has to go in all together at sort of a slight angle, so just like pointing up, and then just goes straight in. My goodness, that was painful. Okay, so let's just adjust that. I seem to have got quite a lot of grease everywhere, which I'll clean up, but to be fair, that's off my fingers. Okay, so what I'll do now is just give this a quick clean. We'll take it from there. So the next thing to do is get this switch back together, which is a barrel of laughs. I don't really can see that, but there is actually a place in there. Great. There we go. I'm using tweezers that are damaged. Let's just fix the tweezers. These expendable tweezers that I get a set in every iPad screen repair kit that I get. So for the digitizers. So I don't look after them maybe as well as I should. Okay, so that's in. And then we've got this other one that was bent over, and how this is going to sit I don't know, but we'll give it a go. It's pretty ropey, to be honest. But I think it will work as long as it pushes the contacts. It's fine. Oh gosh, it's fine. Of course, it's not letting go the other side. Oh. Yeah, that is not good. Oh. I think the problem is it's just a little bit too oversprung. There's too much of an angle, so it won't sit in there. That should work. That should be enough. Yeah, that is working. Okay, so now we've got the fun bit of getting this in here without letting the contacts slip out. It sounds like the springs are working. You push this up, it should go in, and it has. Well, it feels okay. The volume control feels good. That looks good. That's good. If not a little bit. Yeah. So got to remember to push the index switch. Oh, if it comes out. Ooh, okay. So it looks like that is supposed to come out as part of the disassembly, which I didn't realise. The index switch goes this side, short bit that side, but it does pop out. So that's actually really handy to know, because this makes putting this in so much easier. We've just got to look or be mindful of the switches, so I don't know if you can see that. Probably not. There is, yeah, you can see the red bit, and that needs to line up with that little groove in there, and then it sort of does. And then we've got this switch here. The split needs to go into the little bit of metal there. This spring doesn't look too clever. So long bits to the left. That's pushing on that little leaf switch there. Then we have new belt. So it's exactly the same belt from DECTEC as I got for the other one. It seems to work well. That wire is a bit of a concern. Let's move that round. Super. Now I did take the screw out of there, which I didn't need to do. Front cover, really tatty still. Lovely. It's put some batteries in it and just see how well it works. The battery connections are not the best, but they should work. Oh, belt's come off. Slightly concerned at the amount of motor noise. Sounds like I've done something bad. Ah, yes, but these batteries might be quite flat. Oh, let's just do this again. There we go. Of course, it's complaining there's no cassette, which is fine. Of course, I didn't put the volume control on, so I need to lift this up, push that on. Hope I didn't do anything funny with those contacts and the back there. Super. It's looking pretty good. So we've got this, which is still don't get quite how this goes, but there's a way, like so. So long bits on this side. Then let's give the inside of the back a clean. I don't think putting a new belt on from Deck Tech is going to cause any problems with that. Oh, there's hairs everywhere. Bit annoying. Oh, let's pop back out. That's fine though. I mean, this has seen life, and yeah, I don't expect it to be great, to be honest. I mean, it seemed to be playing fine, but it's definitely had a hard life. Yeah, I would say by the fact that it's spinning round, maybe this is the long screw, but that's fine. I'm not going to worry about that. It's in. It's being held. It's fine. It's mine. Yes, put that back in there. Okay, so get a cassette. I don't know what's on this, if anything.
Delivery of memos, offer of invites, etc. Liquor.
These patches are getting quite flat. You can hear it's just struggling.
Also PBI, but will be Atlas guests. Current price of cypermethrin, $4.75 a litre. Interested in combat. NBC Straits, stock sufficient at the moment.
Is someone actually driving while they're using this? It sounds like they're driving. Let me just get some new batteries. Well, new batteries in there, it's not much better. wonder what's going on. There's something not quite right there, isn't there? Yeah, it's running slow. It's quite weird. Okay, so well, it's sort of working. I mean, it's running slow. I don't think. I mean, that's the hole to adjust that. I mean, the cassette seems okay. I wonder what car that is. And there's obviously something not right with the cabling because I'm getting motor noise if I press it and depress it. Well, I think that's it. I'm not going to show... well, let's just get it right. I know this is just mine, but let's just get it right. Swap these screws over, which could be interesting. Because now I've got that shorter one in there, that's going to be a pain to get out, isn't it? Take it steady so it comes out. The spring is supposed to help with getting this off, but it doesn't really do that. There we go, just take it from the volume control. Didn't think of that. It's good thinking. Oh, actually, it's on this side, so that's not so painful. Have I got a screwdriver? Oh, I have. Yeah, so I can adjust the speed. That's cool. Okay, so let's take the screw out. Put the other screw in, and let's do that. What's happening with the motor noise? I don't know. Could be a bad joint. Like I say, this has seen life. Can't see anything obvious that's causing that. Sort of looking for a bad joint, to be honest. But it all looks fine. So let's put it back together. And it's one of those things, you know, when I'm looking for something to fiddle with, I'll fiddle with it and find out why it's doing it, and probably won't show it on a video unless you want me to, but nobody's really interested in this kit. It's oh yeah, that's gone in. You know, it's just a boring dictation machine, isn't it? And I will say I understand that. But I've really been very taken with this. This has been a lot of fun. For me, but not for you, maybe. Okay, so... I mean, good luck hearing that. It's a bit fast, actually. I mean, no way of calibrating this. It's just totally just as it comes. It sounds a bit better. Well, that's it. It sort of works. Like I say, there is a motor noise issue. It's probably a ground somewhere. Probably something I've not quite got back where it should be. But it is working. It's back together. And yeah, I'm quite pleased with that. Like I say, it's my unit. So I will have a future play with it. Probably won't feature it in another video now because, well, we've sort of done them and we know how they work, if nothing else. So with that, thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you in another video. Bye for now.